Imagine a body that can defend itself naturally, a system that works tirelessly day and night to protect you, even as the years advance. Our immune system is an orchestra of cells, chemicals, and signals finely tuned to preserve life and vitality. But as we grow older, subtle shifts in diet, lifestyle, and environment can quietly undermine this intricate network. The foods we choose each day are not merely fuel. They are messages, instructions, and building blocks for the resilience of our body. Today, we will explore 10 foods, simple yet profoundly powerful, that can naturally fortify the immune system of seniors. These are not magical pills or quick fixes, but gifts from nature that, when understood and used wisely, can awaken dormant vitality, support cellular function, and help your body respond with strength to everyday challenges. Through this journey, we will not only learn about nourishment, but also reflect on the connection between our choices and the health of our most vital systems. By the end of our exploration, you will understand why a handful of almonds, a cup of citrus, or a plate of colourful vegetables can be far more potent than any supplement, and how intentional, thoughtful eating transforms not only immunity but overall well-being. This is about reclaiming energy, fostering resilience, and understanding the profound dialogue between food and life itself. When we think about supporting the immune system, it is fascinating to realize how much power lies in something as simple and ordinary as a piece of fruit. Citrus fruits, oranges, lemons, limes, grapefruits, are not just refreshing and flavorful, they are concentrated stores of vitamin C, a molecule that plays a critical role in the daily defense of the human body. Vitamin C is a water-soluble nutrient, yet its effects are far-reaching. It influences the behavior of white blood cells, the vigilant sentinels of our immune system, enhancing their ability to recognize and respond to pathogens. Each time we consume a slice of orange or a squeeze of lemon, we are delivering tiny molecular instructions to our immune cells, instructing them to be more alert, more efficient, and more resilient. But the story does not end there. Vitamin C is a powerful antioxidant, which means it can neutralize free radicals, those unstable molecules that damage cells and slowly erode our defenses over time. This dual function, supporting immune cells while protecting them from oxidative stress, makes citrus fruits a remarkable ally in the pursuit of healthy aging. It is worth pausing to reflect on the interconnectedness of the body, how the nutrients from a fruit consumed today can influence the performance of cells tomorrow. In seniors, where immune response naturally declines with age, such interventions become even more meaningful. Citrus fruits are easily available, simple to incorporate into daily meals, and yet their impact is profound. Beyond the biochemical mechanisms, there is a rhythm to consuming these fruits that aligns with the cycles of nature, reminding us that our bodies are designed to thrive on whole, living foods. The bright colours, the tangy taste, and the natural aroma of these fruits are signals that the body recognizes, activating digestive processes and preparing the bloodstream to carry these nutrients to every corner of the system. Regular consumption is not about occasional indulgence, but consistent nourishment, building resilience over time. It is fascinating to consider that a single orange, casually eaten during breakfast or as a mid-morning snack, can influence cellular communication, bolster antioxidant defenses, and subtly improve the body's capacity to respond to stresses. This is not magic, but the science of life expressed through the simple act of eating thoughtfully. As we age, each choice becomes more significant, and the habit of including citrus fruits in daily meals represents more than nutrition. It is an expression of mindful care for the self, an acknowledgement that even in later years, the body can respond, adapt, and flourish when given the right tools. In this way, citrus fruits are not merely food, but guides reminding us of the remarkable intelligence inherent in our own biology and the profound impact that intentional, simple dietary decisions can have on sustaining immunity and vitality throughout the golden years. As we explore the profound ways in which our diet influences the immune system, it becomes clear that certain vegetables, often overlooked in their simplicity, hold extraordinary potential. Cruciferous vegetables such as broccoli, cabbage, kale, and Brussels sprouts are not merely components of a salad, They are concentrated repositories of phytonutrients that communicate directly with the body's cellular systems. These vegetables contain compounds like glucosinolates, which the body converts into biologically active forms capable of modulating detoxification pathways and supporting the intricate signaling networks that regulate immunity. When we consume these vegetables, we are not simply ingesting food, we are introducing molecules that can influence gene expression, enhance the body's natural detoxification mechanisms, and help maintain balance within our internal environment. For seniors whose immune systems may respond more slowly or less efficiently, the incorporation of cruciferous vegetables can be particularly meaningful, offering a form of dietary support that aligns with the body's natural rhythms and needs. The beauty of these foods lies not only in their molecular activity, but in their texture, color, and variety, which stimulate digestive enzymes, promote healthy gut flora, and encourage mindful eating practices that support overall well-being. Each bite of kale or cabbage is a reminder that food is not only nourishment, but also guidance for our body's intricate machinery, helping to sustain energy, protect against oxidative stress, and fortify defenses at a cellular level. By consistently including these vegetables in meals, seniors can provide their bodies with the tools necessary to maintain resilience, supporting both innate and adaptive immune functions while also benefiting cardiovascular and metabolic health. It is remarkable to reflect on how the chemical complexity of these plants evolved over millennia, interacts seamlessly with human physiology, demonstrating that nature often provides precise solutions to the challenges of aging. Preparing and consuming these vegetables in a way that retains their nutrients, whether lightly steamed, sautéed, or enjoyed raw in salads, ensures that the maximum benefit reaches the cells that rely on them for proper signaling and protection. In this context, broccoli, cabbage, and kale are more than dietary staples. They are allies, quietly influencing inflammation, supporting detoxification organs, and maintaining the delicate balance of antioxidants within the body. The regular integration of cruciferous vegetables into daily meals becomes a conscious practice of self-care, an intentional choice to nourish the immune system with natural, life-sustaining compounds that have stood the test of time, guiding the body toward balance, resilience, and sustained vitality throughout the senior years. As we consider the building blocks of immunity, it is fascinating to observe how nature has provided us with small yet remarkably potent foods that carry the power to nourish, protect, and communicate with our bodies at a cellular level. Nuts and seeds such as almonds, walnuts, flax seeds, and sunflower seeds may appear modest in size, but within them lies an abundance of essential nutrients and bioactive compounds that are critical for sustaining health, particularly as we age. These foods are rich in healthy fats, including omega-3 fatty acids, which serve not merely as energy sources, but as integral components of cell membranes, influencing how immune cells interact, respond to signals, and maintain their structural integrity. The minerals found in nuts and seeds, such as zinc, magnesium, and selenium, are involved in countless enzymatic reactions, many of which directly affect the ability of the immune system to detect and respond to threats, repair tissues, and maintain balance within the body's internal environment. When a senior consumes a handful of almonds or sprinkles flax seeds over a meal, they are providing their body with compounds that can support cardiovascular health, reduce inflammation, and enhance antioxidant defenses, creating a foundation upon which the immune system can operate more efficiently. The fiber content in these foods also plays a critical role, feeding beneficial gut bacteria that in turn communicate with immune cells, modulating inflammatory responses and supporting systemic resilience. It is remarkable to consider that such simple acts, reaching for a small handful of walnuts or adding sunflower seeds to a salad, can have far-reaching consequences, reinforcing the intricate networks that maintain vitality, balance, and adaptability within the body. Beyond the scientific mechanisms, there is a deeper reflection in the mindful consumption of these foods, appreciating their natural form, understanding their origin, and recognizing that each bite carries not only nutrients, but also the intelligence of nature, honed over millennia to support life. For seniors, Incorporating nuts and seeds regularly becomes a practical and sustainable strategy to fortify immunity, stabilize energy levels, and maintain cognitive function, reminding us that nourishment is both an art and a science. The textures, aromas, and subtle flavors of these foods also engage the senses, enhancing the experience of eating in a way that contributes to psychological well-being and mindful presence, which themselves support physiological health. In this sense, nuts and seeds transcend their role as mere sustenance. They are tiny yet profound instruments that help the body preserve balance, communicate effectively at the cellular level, and sustain the delicate harmony that underlies immune competence and overall vitality throughout the golden years. When we consider the foundation of the immune system, it becomes clear that a significant part of our body's defense begins in the gut, an ecosystem teeming with microscopic life that communicates with our cells and orchestrates a multitude of protective responses. Fermented foods such as yogurt, kefir, kimchi, sauerkraut, and miso are remarkable because they introduce beneficial bacteria known as probiotics, which interact with this internal community in ways that can enhance resilience and vitality, especially in seniors. These microorganisms are not simply passive passengers. They influence the production of immune signals, help regulate inflammation, and even train immune cells to distinguish between harmless and harmful stimuli, a process that is vital for maintaining balance in an aging body. When a senior includes a serving of yogurt or a spoonful of kimchi in their daily diet, they are engaging in an act that goes far beyond nutrition. It is a form of biological dialogue, a subtle instruction to the immune system to remain vigilant, adaptable, and well coordinated. The process of fermentation itself enriches these foods with compounds that aid digestion, improve nutrient absorption, and support the integrity of the intestinal lining, which serves as a barrier against pathogens while allowing essential nutrients to pass efficiently into the bloodstream. It is fascinating to reflect on the ancient wisdom embedded in traditional dietary practices, where cultures around the world have long relied on fermented foods to sustain health, unknowingly providing microbial allies that science now confirms are central to immunity. For seniors whose microbiomes may have shifted due to age, medication, or diet, the deliberate consumption of fermented foods can help restore diversity and function, reinforcing the body's natural defenses and promoting overall well-being. These foods also offer sensory pleasures, tangy flavors, creamy textures, and vibrant colors, which engage the senses and encourage mindful eating. An experience that itself contributes to health by reducing stress and enhancing digestive efficiency. In understanding the value of fermented foods, we recognize that immunity is not a solitary system, but a complex network of interactions, and the bacteria we introduce through our diet play a critical role in maintaining equilibrium. Consistent inclusion of these foods nurtures the gut microbiome, bolsters the body's ability to respond to everyday challenges, and supports the subtle, ongoing processes that keep inflammation in check, energy levels stable, and resilience intact. Each meal that includes these living foods becomes a quiet, powerful reinforcement of the body's natural intelligence, helping seniors maintain strength, vitality, and a sense of balance that reaches far beyond simple nourishment, demonstrating that the choices we make at the table are deeply connected to the vitality of our immune system and the quality of our later years. Among the simplest yet most profound ways to influence the immune system is through the addition of natural culinary compounds found in everyday spices and herbs, particularly garlic, ginger, turmeric, and similar botanicals. These foods, familiar in flavor and aroma, contain molecules that interact with the body at a cellular level, modulating inflammation, supporting circulation, and enhancing the efficiency of immune cells. Garlic, for example, contains allicin, a sulfur compound that forms when the clove is crushed or chopped. And this molecule has been shown to influence the activity of white blood cells, helping the body respond to stressors with more precision and strength. Ginger, with its pungent and warming character, contains bioactive compounds such as gingerols and shogols, which gently modulate inflammatory pathways, assisting the body in maintaining balance and reducing the chronic low-level inflammation that often accompanies aging. Turmeric, a vibrant golden spice, contributes curcumin, a compound celebrated for its antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties, which supports the body's natural detoxification mechanisms and helps maintain cellular health. When these spices are included thoughtfully in daily meals, they become more than flavor enhancers. They are active participants in the ongoing dialogue between food and the immune system, reminding us that nourishment is an intelligent living process. Seniors who incorporate these spices regularly may experience subtle but cumulative effects on their resilience, energy, and overall sense of vitality, as their bodies benefit from the gentle stimulation of cellular defenses and the improvement of circulation, digestion, and metabolic efficiency. It is fascinating to reflect on the cultural knowledge embedded in traditional cuisines around the world, where generations of people have intuitively relied on garlic, ginger, and turmeric not only for taste, but for their profound health-supporting properties, long before modern science began to elucidate the mechanisms behind their effects. Each meal prepared with care, each spice added intentionally, becomes a conscious act of support for the body, providing tools for immune surveillance, reducing oxidative stress, and promoting harmony among complex biological systems. Beyond the biochemical influence, these spices engage the senses in a way that supports mindful eating, creating moments of awareness and pleasure that reinforce digestion, encourage nutrient absorption, and contribute to overall well-being. In understanding their impact, it becomes clear that garlic, ginger, and turmeric are not merely seasonings, they are catalysts, small yet powerful agents that help seniors maintain resilience, vitality, and a balanced internal environment. Their consistent use offers a form of natural guidance, subtly strengthening the body's defenses, modulating inflammation, and supporting overall immune competence, allowing the senior body to respond with energy and balance to the daily challenges of life, while also connecting us to the profound intelligence inherent in the foods that have been used for centuries to preserve health and vitality across generations.